I didn't even. Sorry, guys. I wonder if I can switch. Me. Okay, guys. Hope everybody had a good day. Let me make sure that I am live. Sounds like I am. Okay. Just make sure I can catch the rebound. You see my bandit hand in the back. Just. So today, guys, is Friday. Again, we'll start just by doing a couple of updates for the week. Again, I know Tulio and Aria Reply have been going through updates. Again, so far for me, I haven't done anything. Again, the way that I modify my marketing is one RVM per. Just a moment. Let me just get this. We're back, and this dude is right here in my face. So we'll go back over the week again. So back to Tulio. The way I've been marketing is one RVM every 2 minutes. I haven't had any issues. I do have it under. I do around 300 outbound RVMs. One of the keys that I do is I pick up the call lives so that I can get the best connectivity. First of all, not the best connectivity, the best communication with the seller when they first call on me when they pick up the phone line. Again, part of the shut up money in the guts is converting that lead into what's it called? Converting that lead into from a cold RVM into hear me out, and then I'll deliver my speech to them. The way that works, the way that I call it, and I answer it. Hey, yes, yeah, thank you for calling me back. Did you get my my green envelope? Again, pattern interrupt. It doesn't have to be something that makes them think, something that they can find commonality in, and something that they actually do get on a weekly basis. Mail being one thing that they do get on a weekly basis, right? So once you do that, you can convert it into an actual conversation. So they're like, what are you talking about? Yeah, it was mail. Green envelope is your house, and then you deliver the address. Again, if you want to be more mysterious, you say, yeah, is your house on Kennedy Drive? You don't tell them the master's. Look at the master's call.
2009 East Avenue.
Yeah, hello. sorry, that was just a follow-up call. I thought it was a new RVM. Right now, I'm currently still doing RVMs as we speak. So as I get them, I'll go live on them so you can hear them. And that's how it is. Again, just being able to convert the regular ring into an actual conversation about the house. So when they tell you, and the most rebuttal is, "You get my information, my boss gave it to me." Again, that's the simplest answer. It's like, "Is your house on Kennedy?" He's like, "Yes." One of the things that I ran into is like, "How'd you get my address?" And then you bring it, wait, again, you have to be quick on the rebuttal. "Is that the only house on Kennedy?" Like, "No." "Well, we probably got it messed up." But again, we are buying in that neighborhood. Why are we buying on the neighborhood? Because the city is real flexible with permits in that area. That's the simplest way that they can understand it. And they can go, okay, yeah, it's true. Probably they're real flexible. They don't know, but they can assume, okay, the reason why they're marketing this area is because the city is being real flexible with our permits. And nowadays, the city have been real stringent and real anal about getting what's it called, the permits allowed. So again, that is a good excuse. Sure. Make sure I'm live. So 1 RVM every 2 minutes. Right now, I am searching. I had like 5,000. No, yeah, I did hot zones. So what a hot zone is for me, where markets are shifting to. Let's say in this area, it got too expensive, so most investors went into this area to be more accessible with the price. That's what I'm marketing. So I basically went to list source and I got all the area through mapping and I put on the addresses, and that's a hot zone. I got in deals. I got the first time that I ran it, I got a 15K deal, a 13.5 deal. The first one that I tried it, and the next time I'm getting that house for free. I already met with the seller. She made me drive pretty far away. Elderly people, they just wanted to see me in person. Sometimes they do. I told them, you know what, this is the company that I use. If you want to call them call them to verify that I am a buyer. Also, one thing, we're gonna meet in there. We'll probably sign the agreement there. They just want to make sure that whatever happens, they don't worry about the house. It's gonna be free, basically, and then just basically make sure that once it's signed and everything, they don't have to worry about anything as far as coming back to them. They do have this disabled sister, and the way that works, I'm pretty much sure, is the way is that one of the sisters, other siblings, will have to sign on her behalf as an incompetent party. Non-competent, I don't know what you call it. So yeah. So we'll see right now who calls me. Again, usually call-ins, I probably get like around 15 calls a day, actual calls in. I could definitely bump it up, but again, I don't want to mess with what works for me. Again, 15 calls. I could definitely bump it up, but again, I don't want to. So 15 calls that I get in. So that's good enough for me to be able to answer them, and that's good for me to get 1 or 2 leads, and then get deals from there. Again, I'm not gonna be I can definitely blast it. Right now I have 7 numbers. I'm only using 1 number, doing 1 RVM every 2 minutes. I know you can do up to 18 or 15 RVMs a minute, but nah, again, it works for me. Remember, another thing about this, another thing about this is that what you can do is also you can have multiple phone numbers doing the same thing. Again, I have 7 phone numbers, 7 lines that I can be doing one every. But again, for me, my goal is 40 deals, improve on my closing skills, increase on my what's called my spreads. That's it. 40 deals times 20 on average. This year will probably be like 23. It works for me. So again, that's the breakdown that I'm doing. Let me see if I can show you to where am I at. Let me see what's actually being now. I want to see what's working right now. What's being marketed to. Remember, leads, they never go away. I'll tell you guys, if you were able to get leads already, let's say get leads from this area, and you get 3,000 leads, perfect. The first round of calls, you're not gonna talk to 3,000 people. Trust me, you probably talk to 10% or less. And then when you run it again, those 10% that you already talked, you remove them. You don't talk to them anymore, and then you remarket to it. You might want to do is use the same number or use another number. What I do is cold call, RVM, and the next will be a text. One text every 2 minutes. Again, the same way, not pushing anything. Again, until you market to the whole list, probably like 10 times. So the one that right now that I'm texting to, that I'm RVMing to, let me see if I can show it to you. This is a shake. So right now, let me see if I can show it to you. Yeah. Share this with you. You see this? So you see, it's an RVM. It's an RVM for me, and then you get a text probably like 2 hours later, another RVM. So it's working right now. If you go to my contacts and you go to my bulk actions, you see this one, show stats. 1222 hot zones RVM once. Remember, my cold caller cold called this list already. He's the one that got me that that deal. And I got one deal through a cold call, and I got the second deal through an RVM, where I picked it up. So right now there's 5,327 total. I'm halfway down because remember, I'm doing what, like 8-9 hours of RVMs at one every 2 minutes. It's 30 an hour, so around what, 290, 300 calls, RVMs a day, and that's perfect. That pace is good for me because that probably will get me probably 1 or 2 deals per month. Again, that's just the outbound. Another thing that I use this for, let me show it to you. Another thing that I'm doing, again, people that call me through my bandit signs. I had a seller that called me from my bandit signs, and I was gonna go see his house. The house is probably worth like 200K. He wanted 80, and I was gonna go see it. I said, you know what, perfect. It's a good deal. Let me go see it. On the way over there, he calls me back. Hey, my son got sick. Don't come. Okay, I guess. Hope your son gets better. But then I followed up through the whole week. He didn't answer me. So I was like, okay, is it a dead deal? No, I already know his address and I already know his phone number. So what I did, let's see what is the opportunity. So what I did, I sent him a text through a new phone number that I have here. All right, because I know that the address is good and I know that the phone number is good. Hey, is this your house? He responded to me. Let me see if I can pull it up so you guys can see it. Oh, and I bought a new iPhone and I messed up. So I had another one today to go pick up at my parents' house. Let me see, what's his name? Oh, what's his name? So the way they went, excuse me, he answered my call. He answered my text. He's like, "This is how." Yes, okay. Hey, we wanted to see if you're interested in selling. We know he's interested in selling because he texted me. He called me through my bandit sign. He's like, how'd you get my number? Oh, again, my boss drove the area. He's buying properties in that area because of again, going back to, because the permits are real flexible there. They're in that area. He's like, yeah, we're interested. And then we hopped on a call. Oh, that's what You know what? Let me see if I can. I wish I could track it better. Learn how to track it better with on what's it called on a reply just to look for it real quick. But I know it's in my contacts. It's my photo replies. Let me see. Different call me. 902 East. I'm still working on those 80 acres. The next thing for me is basically I went to go see it. It's 40 acres on this side with currently has I think sugar canes, and then 40 acres on this side with empty. So again, I took pictures. I texted to the owner to make sure that was the right location, and we're gonna negotiate price. I already found a buyer down the street. I told you guys. I went to go see it, and then I drove the area and I saw a brand new subdivision being developed. So I called that guy. Hey, I saw that you just bought this development. Are you interested in another one? But before that, I even told him I got another friend that buys land. So what is an acre going for? It's like around 21. Okay, 21. Right now the guy wants 15 or 17. But if I can get it down to 12K per acre, again, I can probably make a humongous spread on that one. Again, just that's the pace that I'm taking. I'm not rushing it to, again, just paying myself on it. So I'll probably get on the contract probably next week. And I'll tell you guys once I have it on the contract. The second thing to learn from that land, the land flipping course, is get a subdivision development plan. You can go to Fiverr, pay $100, so someone can build you like a division. Like if they were engineers, this is how many lots fit there. That way, you can push it out there to current developers. Again, this is just what's called a plan that you can do. Again, you don't have to do this. Again, I would definitely recommend that you actually get your engineer in there. But this is what it can look like, and then that's basically the strategy for that one. I'll teach you more as I do the things that I learned in that course. You see, I can't track it. Let me see. Eugene Francisco Stubbs. Let me see if I can add this. So 13, 14, 15, 16. Save. Okay, let's go. That's activity. Deborah. There we go. That's crazy. The call. Again, the call is here, but again, I guess he didn't record the call. But again, what I did, again, I texted him through the new phone number that he is. It's not my bandit sign. He answered. We spoke. He said he's having issues with the people who are there. It was his dad's and mom's house. The dad supposedly recorded a will and gave it to him. The mom supposedly is hiding the will from the son, and the mom allowed some cousins to move in there. Now they don't want to leave. So you know what? Don't worry, we can handle everything. We just gotta make sure that if it's because right now if there's no will, it's 100% to the mom. If there's a will, then let's say that his dad's part goes to him and whatever's on the will. But we need to find the will. But the good thing about this is that it basically allowed me to retarget that lead that had ghosted me on the other one. And that's basically that's one good technique. They ghost you, call them through another number. All my leads. So what I do, anything that I actually call, that I pick up the call, and it's actually the owner of the house. What I do, that's a verified owner. I tag it as verified owner, and then I save it. Let's say I'm interested in selling. Okay, follow up in 4 months. Hey, we spoke about your house. I'm not. And he tells me again, I'm not interested in selling. If he's at that same demeanor, I'm not interested in selling. I'm not interested in selling. Okay, perfect. Let's follow up until he is. Remember, these properties were targeted because there's an issue. Either they're vacant, there's liens, there's taxes, there's pre-foreclosures, there's an affidavit that was recorded, there was a will that was recorded, there was a divorce document that was recorded. Again, I don't just target them from blank. I do have a list of blank leads that I haven't contacted again. Contact them again. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see. It's called the absentee list. Affidavits, co-op probates. Where is it? Stacks, hot reply, pre-foreclosure liens, driver dollars, sharing follow-up, POAs, tax transfers, hot, the wills, affidavits, offers made, co-op ones, hot zones, probate, IRS, absentee. So my absentee, I have 200. I should have more. I don't know where they are though. 2,200 leads. The last one that I target that, I'm looking at the activity. Let's see, a year ago, a month ago. Let's see, how did I target this one a month ago? So a month ago, I targeted them through an RVM. So again, what I'm gonna do is 2,000. If I go at 300 a day, that's what, 10 days, like 8 days. So once I finish that one, there I have 2,000, which is in another 8 days, I'll finish the hot zones for the first round with an RVM. Once I'm done with that, I'll put this one as an RVM. Oh, let me see, because I don't think they're all targeted RVM ones. So then it'll be the second RVM, and I can swap it to another phone number. Again, and the good thing about the history stays in the same lead, so I can tell, just make sure that I know which phone number is being targeted. So when I reply with that phone number, so that they can, think it's a whole new lead. And especially once I get leads and it's a verified owner, I never let go of them. They're always going to be in my CRM until they're sell. And even they tell me F off, I just do it through another phone number. Again, that's just what I do. Again, it's been working for me. You can always do whatever you want to do as far as your business. I just know that it works like that for me. Let's see. What do I have here? I just want to talk to you guys about that. Let's see. Again, my bandit signs, I haven't put that many bandit signs because they haven't come down. Again, they've been up for a while, so which is good. It gives me a little bit of break of putting them. I'm always a habit of going out there and putting 25 a week. It's always been a habit of mine, and it's worked so far. I'm gonna switch it, but when I still drive, again, I drive my areas and I see, okay, my bandit sign is still there. Again, remember, I also do them during the day. Again, since the COVID happened last time, first time that it happened, what's it called? I had to do it during the day because they had that what's it called, when you can go to curfew. You couldn't go outside after a certain hour, after 10. So like, you know what? I had to do it during the day. Once I got chased by a code, twice actually, by a code compliance. Once I put my bandit sign, but I didn't see that he was standing down the street in his car. He saw me, and he chased me. But I went again. He had to do a stoplight. He can't just break the. So I was able to go through a McDonald's, and I went to the alley and I left. And I put my truck in the garage. That was the first time. The second time, the same thing. I put it in a city, right? Let's say the city is this city A, right? And it's to the outskirts of the city. I put it there, and then he saw me. He was because basically it's in a Walgreens. There's 3 lanes, right? 3 lanes going right, and he was on the 3rd lane going right. He couldn't just take a U-turn because he was in the middle lane. He couldn't go right away into the Walgreens, and he couldn't take a U-turn. So when he saw me again, he got there. He saw me that I was hitting it with the pole. Like, oh shoot! I just ignored him. And he honked. Be quiet. He honked, and I just stopped. Again, I hanged it still. I went to my truck. I didn't acknowledge him, and I knew that he had to go all the way over here to follow me. So by the time that he had to go through the stop line and then go straight, because he wasn't even in the turning lane, he was in the middle lane. He has to go straight. I just went this way and I took off to another city, so he can't chase me beyond another city. Again, what happens there? Actually, one time that I forgot to tell you. Again, this is where part of the guts that you learn from the guts is. One time I did get what's it called, was putting a sign up, and an undercover cop, it was like 3 a.m, stopped me. And he's telling me, "What are you doing?" "Oh, I'm just putting signs. I got hired through Craigslist." Like that. "Okay, perfect. What's your name?" I gave him my name. "What's your address?" I gave him my what's it called, my post office address. He's like, "Okay." And he said, just again, remember, that was a cop. It was an off-duty cop, but it was still a cop. But just like that, yeah, I just got hired through Craigslist. Again, this is my first week. I didn't know this is supposed to be you can't put in whatever. Again, play down. What do you mean to Craigslist? Yeah, this guy put a post on Craigslist that if anybody want to put bandit signs, and he just sent me an email. I don't have it with me; it's on my computer. He sent me an email, and he delivered the bandit signs to me, and then I just posted them, and I'm supposed to get paid this weekend to cash out. But you don't have anything. Like, no, I just needed a job. Okay, again, you play. Don't over disclose. Just play the dumb part. So again, bandit signs has always been a key for me as far as putting them out there. So that one that I just told you, going back to that lead, call me through a bandit sign. He ghosted me for a week. I texted him through a regular, what's it called, through another phone number through my reply. We started the conversation up, and now he's telling me the full story, what happened. Again, his father passed, supposedly is the will. The mom is hiding the will. It's 50 for him and 50 for the mom, but if there's no will, then it's 100% for the mom. And the mom made the mistake of putting the cousins in there, and now they don't want to leave. So again, he's like, "You help me out, I'll give you a great price." Great price being 50. Because I'm pretty sure the guy just wants to walk away with some cash. You know what I mean? Because first of all, they're not living there. The mom's not living there. It's a cousin enjoying the house, and he's not selling it. So again, that's basically that one. It's crazy, but it works. Again, bandit size goes to me. I reapply, restarted the application, the app, and going from there. So yeah, let me see what else I have right here. Bandit sign, text offers society. So yeah, that's been the week. Again, I hope everybody has a strong week, and it's just about being consistent. Just staying consistent with what we do, and we'll be successful. Again, you don't have to. I always tell you, you don't have to make millions to be successful in real estate. Again, if you're disciplined and you make $300,000, say you net 200K a year, and if disciplined, that's an awesome. That's like 1% salary, especially where you're at. You don't have to make millions. Just be disciplined. Don't make 200,000 and spend 300,000. That's again part of the transition from being an employee to being an entrepreneur. You got to transition from being someone that's going to be making money and spending over what you make to, you know what, I'm making money, I don't have to overspend. Actually, you have to reduce your spending, because now you're a business owner. Again, you already went through the phase of splurging. Again, you save, and then you maybe go on vacation, you splurge. When you go on vacation, you splurge, and then when you come home, again, for me, it's just black suit, $10 shirt. Again, I might splurge on a watch, but that watch is gonna last me 10 years. The shirts will probably last me a couple of years. I probably have like 60 black shirts, the same. And when I go to the convenience store, when I go to the store and I find some jeans, if I like them, I'll probably buy three or four of the same design, and just like them, and just go from there. But yeah, going back to this real estate. Oh, you know what? I need to follow with this lady. She sent me let me put this guy there. She sent me that's a Kansas lead that I have through the Facebook Gorilla. She needs to send me pictures, and I'll lock that one up. She sent me she shared, let me see. She shared you. Okay. So you see this one. Okay. She hasn't sent me the text. This is Monday. No, I don't know why he hasn't sent me anything. I'm sorry for the delay. Hello, hope you're well. I understand. Are you back in Kansas? That's a lead that's going to be in Kansas. Once she finishes, I'm basically, she wants $20,000 for it. So again, that's the house. That's the house for 20K in Kansas through it, and that's through marketing through a Facebook Gorilla in a group that is not even local to me, but I was able to target anyways. So again, it works for me. Just so yeah, again, different avenue streams of different what's called lead streams. Again, Facebook Gorilla posting every week. At least once a week, you can bump them as many times as possible. Again, that program I bought for $400, but I was able to do it where it works much better, much efficient. So when I gave it over to my my VA, when I gave her over to my VA, she was able to transition and doing it smoothly. Right now, let's see what I have it working on. I have it working on the. Let's see. She's working on a list of absentee no improvement land. So basically, land that has maybe construction on it, or they never put anything on it. That's the one she's actually skip tracing. Once she's done with the skip tracing, what's it called? Once she's done with the skip tracing, I'll target that. That one's like a 3,000 number list as well. So she's taking a while. But again, I could definitely have done it through a script tracing service, but it's cheaper actually through her. It's actually way cheaper through her. I'm saving probably, if I was gonna spend, let's say 10 cents each, $300, I can probably do it for like $200 with her. And again, I tell her once, do 3 or 4 days of this and do the Facebook Gorilla. And if I have another task for you, I'll tell you. But if not, again, swap 3 days, Facebook Gorilla 1 day, 2 days, and then the next Monday, 3 days, Facebook Gorilla Monday, and then that's where you flip it. Unless I tell you, here, do this one right now. And then she'll do a specific list that I gave her. And then what's called, once I give her that list, we'll go from there. So yeah, that's the way that I'm doing with her. But again, I'm trying to maximize my resources, keep her active. Again, I had that VA for almost 3 years at $3 an hour. Again, I don't increase it because again, her tasks don't get increased. It's just simplified tasks that she does for me. Again, I give her certainty in her position that she's going to be able to always have that job. Sometimes when the way you can get a better rate with pricing, as far as when you hire somebody, is offer him a whole 2-3 years worth of employment guarantee. But of course, you gotta have the commitment behind that you can actually do the 3 years worth of employment. She's been with for 3 years and never once missed her payment. That way, she can definitely like map her purchases. You know what? I'm getting this much money from my employment. Let me see what I got for you guys today. Okay. So I'm gonna list tomorrow. I'll list that other property that I bought for 40,000. I'll list it for 99. Hopefully I can get back around 79. And again, I close to double my money on that one. And yeah, just keep it consistent. Keep it consistent for the end of the year. This year I want to finish locking up that land deal, get somebody in there. What else do I have in the line? Okay, so let me just list whatever that is not an escrow. I got the 65K property locked up, the 65K duplex. I got the 20K land deal. I got the 80-acre land deal. What does I have? Again, I got Fillmore. that I'm gonna get new what's called once as soon as I get the paperwork. I'm buying it for 32. I'll list it for probably like 82, and I'll probably get around 72. That'll make sense for that one. The other property that I'm dealing with, it's what's called paperwork. That one, the certificates. The lady, I locked it up with a niece of one of the brothers that was the owners. But again, the other half of the family don't want to give her anything. So it's just a matter of getting an attorney to do it the right way. Again, those properties that property got condemned because it took so long for us to get the paperwork done. So it got condemned. So again, just figure out how it works. Again, if I make 20 on each, 20 on that one, I'll probably make 20 on the little land deal. Again, the 80 acres, I'll probably make, God willing, around 300,000 or 400,000 if I get at the right price. Fillmore, I'll make another probably 30. So again, you see, just being consistent, 20, 30, 15, 5, 30. Again, being consistent with your leads. I'm not increasing my lead source. I'm just being consistent that every single, every single avenue that I target at brings me leads. One from RVMs, one from bandit signs, one's from texting, one's from door hangers, one from stickers. Stickers, guys, stickers has been consistent since I got them. Again, that's you. You have to be consistent because again, you're doing it yourself. So guess what you're gonna do? Every time you go, again, just have in your cart, boom, boom, pop them in the gas stations, pop it in the ATMs, pop them everywhere that you see, everywhere that most other customers' eyes go to, put it there. Water mills, what's it called? Water mills, gas stations, ATMs, drive-throughs, Starbucks, Dutch Bros. I had coffee Dutch Bros earlier in the week. Put a sticker there. When you go to the drive-through to order some stuff, put it there. At the USPS doors, put in there. At the USPS, when you drop off boxes, put it there. Again, some people keeps on keeping them up, taking them out. But again, it's you. They're literally like, I think they're like a penny each sticker. And you just gotta be consistent. And everywhere you go, put a bandit signs. Everywhere you go, put a sticker. And everywhere you go, drive for dollars, put a door hanger and put a yellow paper that I'm interested in your house. Don't say that I'm interested in your house. Put, hey, I got some concerns, call me. And then again, wait for the call. Don't be afraid of the call. Another thing, FSBO signs. I have probably like 8 FSBO signs out there. Again, on properties that I put, again, I couldn't get a hold of them, so I put FSBO, for sale by owner. And then again, I'm gonna get the calls. You're gonna get 2 calls. People are interested and the actual owner being upset. And then if you know what, I'm just answering service. Again, I'm answering service. Again, my name is Alex. I got hired through Craigslist. But let me go ahead and let me email the owner that hired me. Let me email the person that hired me so you can reach out to you. Once you have that, you have the owner, you can do 2 things. You can either call him and apologize, or just get another phone number and call him. Hey, is this your house? It's like, yeah. He's like, how'd you get my number? Oh, through Google. We're interested in selling it. Are you selling it? Boom. You don't even have to go through the fuss of apologizing. You know what? And let's say you do want to apologize. Well, you know what, Mr. X, I do apologize. Again, I do hire this marketing company in the area, and sometimes they only get paid for people that actually they can talk to. They're the actual owners, and sometimes they get a little bit aggressive. And this is not the first time they do it, where they put it for sale by owners to get the actual owners to call in, and call in and actually talk to me. Again, I do apologize. Sometimes we do get upset customers, but we're not trying to steal anything. We're just trying to make sure that we get a hold of that client, and if they're interested in selling, we can buy it from them. And most of the times, out of 10 properties, 50 people that come in, we will probably buy 8 people that are happy that we actually bought a house from them that was just a burden. So I do apologize. Again, you land on the sort, and then you go from there and you conversating to actually buying the house. Remember, this for sale by owners are where I already skip traced it, I already mailed it, and nobody's answering me. So for sale by owner, $, put a new already reply number, boom. And make sure when it goes to your phone that it says I reply for sale by owner or FSBO sign. So you answer it. So you answer it as a for sale by owner. You answer it, you take your hat off of being the owner of that property to being just the answering company. Which property is this? Oh, you have one. Yeah, but we have several, sir. Which one is the one? What street is this on? This is how you answer. Oh, it's on Matthew Street. Okay, perfect. Well, what we do, we're just answering company. Again, what would you offer for this property when it comes up to being ready, when it comes up to being able to be sold? A cash offer from 30K. That's how you're doing. And you have owners, again, you have cash offers, you're getting buyers. So just save them. Buyer for this, buyer for this, buyer for this, buyer for this. Until you get to the owner that's telling you being upset. You know what? I apologize. I'm just answering company. Again, I got hired through Craigslist. What I'll do, I'll email the person that hired me, and he'll make sure that he calls you back. You see? So simple as that. So yeah, guys, that's basically my Friday. Sorry, I was a little bit late. Had a late workout and I had to go pick up some food. But yeah, that's basically how you be consistent. Try stay under the radar, make more, spend less, be consistent with your marketing. Again, one of the things, pick up your phones live. Again, some properties be able to have the means to lock them up and actually close on it and then list it, because you might make more money when you list them. But yeah, overall, guys, let's have a successful day. Let's have a successful Friday and a successful weekend. Again, we are the 16th of the month. We got like 15 days left, 15, 16 days left for the end of the year. Again, just get on it. Again, try to close as many properties you got on escrow, lock up as many more. And guess what? When January 1st comes in, it's the same thing. It's not like going to a gym. Oh, I'm going to go to, no. Right? By now, 1 or 2 years into the business, it should be just a stride. You just keep on going. It's like another day, another day. It's not, don't do this. Oh, January the 1st, and then January 20th, and you go down. No, you've been like this. December 31st, and then January 1st, 2nd, 3rd. You're just consistent. The machine is running consistently. Okay, guys, enjoy your weekend. Again, if you have any questions on SHUTUPMONEY.com, you can answer your questions there. Again, I hope everybody enjoyed and got some value from what I provided. Again, it's just me trying to teach you guys what I've learned, trying to spend less and make as much money as possible.